So this is part 2. I'm at the World Food Day, and we're quite an array of products here, and we have a nice lady here. You don't want to be on camera, right? But stand up here and tell me about it. Stand next to me and tell me.
Okay, so this was made from our nutmeg corn, citrus and ginger.
Yeah, citrus and ginger.
Yeah.
That's all good for the inside.
Yeah.
Clean up the inside, yeah? That's so nice, you know? So nice. Yes, I see. A band is striking up. A little music, man. Music. Going close. Yes, at Old Trafford. 19. And George Grenada. Better food and better future, which makes a lot of sense. Another one, right? All right. I didn't check it. I think it's 4 most of the time. Yeah, no, that's all right. Give a little view of the surrounding areas. Memories for a lot of people. Another plant section. How are you? All the various plants. Absolutely beautiful. So many different plants. That's why Grenada always winning prizes in the flower show. And there's so many nice flowers to see here. Here we are. That's some sort of a cactus, right? Cacti.
Muy, me hacen una
More plants. So it's not only Yam and Dashin and Tanya you're seeing in this World Food Day open ceremony. Various items. And it's good to see the school children, because this is what we have to do. Get the school children involved. It's sad to see so many young men are choosing to gamble. And that is no good. I remember reading a book by M.Z. Mark. The name of the book, The Struggle to Construct and Disseminate a Philosophy of Life. And he spoke about the way young men back in the 1950s were gambling, and he didn't like that at all. He made speeches all over Grenada, speaking to the youth and telling them to put butter before rum and gambling. Men like him, M.Z. Mark, should be on the lips of all Grenadians, because he did something that was wonderful. Lecturing not only in Grenada, but even in the United States, where he was involved in many organizations in the United States, Caribbean organizations, and he was instrumental in helping to send stuff to Grenada, food, after Hurricane Janet struck in 1955. Stuff was sent to Grenada on a boat, a Dutch boat called the Henrietta. You have to tell our people these things, because if we do not document it, they would not know of those who lived among us and who did wonderful acts. Let their names be etched in stone so that generations to come will know what they did. So I'm making one last move, if you want to put it that way, where you can have an additional glimpse of the various products. Here we have green seasoning, locally made, green seasoning, the real McCoy, the real stuff. Right? I say it's the real McCoy. Look a little greater. It's a little greater, right?
Yes.
This is one
Yeah,
side.
then you have so you are involved in spices, and I can see that. All the different stuff. Golden glow sea moss body oil. So if someone comes from England or from the United
We have
States,
business cards there, and we also have
okay,
a website.
so I'll take it right here.
Yes.
I'll make a
Just
tick.
scan the QR code at the back, and we'll take you to the website. So you can purchase online.
Okay. And this is what we have to do, because you see, if you don't tell people, they
So the
wouldn't know.
information is at the back. So you can turn the card.
Tamara Phillip. Okay, and that's the phone number right there. Are you from Hope? St. Andrew? I see that. So I'm going to just put this right here so they can call you in case they want.
With the scanning QR code, the website is also on there.
All right.
You go directly to the website.
So that's just very, very good, right? I'll put it in my pocket, put it in my wallet. This is nice.
Have a great day.
There's so many faces. And this is what, yeah, hi. And this is what we should actually be involved in. My friend, I wish that you make a lot of money selling your stuff. Then I did buy some stuff from you already. Yeah, nice. Thank God for that, you know what I mean?
Thank God for
Yeah, for small mercies, right. Yeah, moving on. Back again. Hi. You're passing through again. Yeah, I got you. Nice smile. We have the different. You know what about this thing is this is the real stuff, you know, no watered down things that you find in various places. You get a real thing here. Let's put this way. The real stuff. You know what would be nice if you have something like this, say around Christmas or Carnival time, when a lot of people come from abroad, because these are some of the stuff that they will buy to bring back up in.
Typically, the Ministry of Trade would put on like expos from time to time. These kinds of things. So there was one for Independence. There's usually one sometime in August as well.
Okay, yeah.
So it has been traditionally on the Carnash, and around Independence they put it on in the stadium itself.
Well, I must say that I'm very much impressed because it takes time and there's a lot of creativity, because to come up with all these different, it's a rich assortment and the blends and so on, it takes, that's what they call creativity. Because I just had somebody bought for me nutmeg and ginger or something mixed. We have it. And what we have to do is to just put it out there so the people will get it. Hey man, what's going on? The great Evans. Boy, yeah, Evans, the great Evans. Yeah, man. Evans, you're involved in this because I know you're a farmer. And that's your boot right here? Oh, okay. And I know. Mr. Evans, what is that? OBE? OBE? Why we go back far, you know? And I remember the days in Shaper School on the concrete strip when they come down and mold them, man. Those are the good old days. Yeah, man. So what I'm doing, I'm just featuring them. Yeah, featuring them here. You know, I'm with a student here, Jeff. I taught him back at Shaper School. And he's so nice, bringing me around. I always say, man, you know, Shaper is like a what do you call it? Like a lodge. Everybody just closely knitted together, you know, and that's wonderful. So let me walk up there.
I know these people.
Yeah, oh, you know them. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get something. So somebody's holding my bag, so I gotta wait a little while and get what we have? Sorrel. You have sorrel.
Passion fruit. So this one is the sea moss rum punch.
Yeah. Sea moss mixed with rum punch, with rum. Right. So you call it sea moss rum punch.
Sorrel rum punch. This one is a passion fruit rum punch.
Right.
We do have
my son and his wife. They love the sorrel. Let me see if I can get Jeff. Hold on a second. Hold on. Looking for him. Because it's a whole lot of soup. How much for a bottle?
So you can get one for 40.
Yeah. Looks good. Sorry, rum punch. Alright, you know what? Let me just start with this one. Hold on. 40, right? Here. Heavy, man. Can't hold two of them. Sun too hot. Very heavy. Good stuff. And you see, I just got a plug from Evans. We went to Shaper School together. That's my old classmate, you know. So I once he said, "You are good people." I have to listen to and support. Support. You see, a lot of people talk, but they don't support. When you see stuff like that, you can't get it in Brooklyn, so you have to support. Okay. So I'll hold on to this one. Right. So moving on. Well, I hope I'm not overloaded heading back to Brooklyn, because everything I see here that I like, I'm picking up. It's kind of hot, you know, really hot. That's why I'm taking my good friend Susan's advice to drink a lot of water, keep hydrated. I have a friend who came down to Grenada Plain, man, running and walking and doing all kind of stuff. Next thing the man fall along, you know. Yeah, he fall along. Yeah, you gotta drink your water, man. Hi. I just, hold on. I remember this thing. I remember that. I remember that. Well, it seems that it's a winding down. Actually, the exhibition part of it.
We come to party.
I want to capture one last look.
Welcome to this party. You
want to capture one last look at the ground provision. Somehow I like looking at that, yeah? I really like looking at that.
Welcome to this party.
Yes, I like looking at this. You know, I will never forget green bananas. In fact, I respect green bananas. You know why? I'll tell you why. Back in the 1970s, June Uncle Gary's time, there was a big strike. Big strike. The dock workers had a big strike. Yeah, hey, all right? You recognize me, right? I tell them how much I respect green bananas, because back in the 1970s, when there was a big strike, they closed down the port. So all young people, they were feasting bananas, the Geese Bay, the Geese Port, all the boats that brought bananas to England, they couldn't go to England. So what happened? There was a glut. Bananas, what? People in the kitchen full of bananas. The bathroom full of bananas. What? Bananas ripen on bananas. It was a banana fiesta. I wrote about it in one of the books, you know. Yeah, but it's nice. I like this. And of course, avocado. Well, we grew up St. Pierre. But I like that. Zabuka, avocado, pear. All the different names. But this is so impressive here. The size of these things. I mentioned it, the Shida Tanya and all that stuff, you know. Make a famous Tanya log. So yes, it was a banana fiesta back then. We had wonderful times there. The pawpaw and the watermelon. Cool down. You need watermelon when the temperature is so hot down here. I probably could eat a whole one. Of course, CMOS over there. Or capture the CMOS a little while ago. Yes, sir. Yeah. So this is a very good occasion. I'm glad I was taken to this exhibition. See all the different fruits and the vegetables and the drinks and the spices and all that stuff. One of the things I actually find though, is that the people, the Grenadian people, they have a lot of talent, very creative, and you can only see it when you're present on occasions like this, when you actually would look and see what they can produce. Look at, for instance, here, look at the various bottles, small bottles, big bottles, and as I said before, having the little children involved is very good, very, very good, because we got to get them involved, you know. Some of them might grow up to be, well, more innovative, better at producing and creating than the parents and grandparents. So this is Anthony Wendell Durant. God bless you. I'm going to close off the second session and just to say greetings from Old Trafford. Old Trafford where my friends Ulrich can